Hello, my nightbound. Wolfneck is here. Today we'll be making another video again on the ongoing harassment of Shadow Maxdex. Um, this is basically the harassment I've been dealing with. And I don't know what's going on in VR chat. I haven't kept up with that news. But yeah, so Shadow Max is back again. Apparently, he is still pissy about the expose videos, and so far tried using the privacy system to force me to take down the videos. That's not gonna happen. I just want to give you guys a quick update of what's been happening. Unfortunately, this is like the fourth or fifth time I've been having to deal with this. I believe it is that he is abusing the YouTube privacy and copyright reporting system. I kid you not, he's been doing that nonstop against my channel and several others. Apparently, he got the expose part 3 video taken down to quote unquote private violations. Following another report, I kid you not, I have up to maybe 7 emails of him abusing that thing, or 4, depending. Before publishing this video, I reviewed it carefully and I did not find any personal information on that video. I just went over other videos and his nasty habits. Because of the expose 3 being taken down, it gives me an opportunity to make a new version of part 3. And thanks to other people who made videos about him and his nasty behaviors, it will be another deep dive. From my perspective of removing their repeals, another attempt silence criticism rather than addressing the actual privacy violation. I want to make something clear. I do not support harassment or doxing. I don't do that. Or which hunts against anyone or anybody. My goal has always been to document my experience, provide evidence as much as I understand it. Hello, my wolf pack, my nightbound. I'm just gonna go over the few comments that I got on my last video about Shadow Maxdex coming back with the whole copyright and policy strike videos. This comment came to me and it was quite shocking to discover that there was more people in the woodwork about his nasty behavior. Hi, go ahead to give content. I did lie about my age during the time, but still doesn't excuse what he has done to me and my work. I'm 17. This was 2 years ago. The full story, very long, but I've dated him for a few months. He lied and cheated, claimed my avatar work was his, and still is. He keeps saying my full name to random people in public. The man is mentally fucked me after a bit after I dated him. I did so much to keep him happy in told the video where he was says something towards a kid. I was the Vox X, the person wearing the pink female Vox avatar. One of the people there were trolling told me that I need to keep my man get my man out of there. About that, I have told him that even I was disgusted. I tried talking to him about it after it, but he refused to take accountability. He was the worst person I ever dated on VR chat so far.
First.
Yes.
Dang it.
You won't be touched inappropriately like P. Diddy himself.
Yeah, you're gonna get the ball second.
Bro, what? That's a kid. That's a kid. Yeah, what?
Wolfnix here. Quick updates. If you guys don't understand what's going on, I'm not joking that this is the 5th or 6th time that Shadow, Maxdex, or Alex has been abusing the privacy systems. I still have the email that I was sent by YouTube about him reporting my channel. If I can actually share it with you guys, that would be awesome. Just give me 1 second. I kid you not, I wasn't joking. Here are 4 emails that I've managed to save from YouTube. I've kind of deleted the older ones. About the privacy violations that quote unquote I had to deal with. One started April 7th, the 23rd of this month, another 23rd of this month, the 26th, and I think it even shows the time of how he constantly clicks that button. Let's see. It was sent around 7:13 a.m. in the morning. Here's another one. Would like to inform you that we received a privacy concern about your content. And this one was sent at 6:43 a.m. 4 days ago. Scroll down. Here it is again. This one's just like a minute apart. He has no life whatsoever, just spamming that freaking button. And here's another one, which was in April. I kind of ignored that one, though he was complaining about the logo again. Though I want to know how he's watching. I did block his channel from mine, so yeah. That's a thing that's creepy that he is stalking me now. My wolf pups, Wolf Nick's here. Another nightly report. We're going back again with the expose part 3. I have been gathering more evidence due to the fact that part 3 was taken down due to Shadow Maxdex, but it came to my attention that someone just sent me this link to his YouTube page. Ironically, I'm not blocked. About time to clear the air. That this is a statement. Hopefully, I get to this before it's taken down like the other documents that he quote unquote apologized for. Anyway, let's get started in the whole apology. Okay, for me, I already have this open. The statement from Shadow Maxdex regarding the allegations. Hello, my name is Shadow Max, or Psycho Shadow, though you also know me from my VR chat under username says Shadow Maxdex, Monty Gator 76, Cryo Crusader, Venom the Vanguard, and Shadow the Edgy. I want to take this opportunity to address the serious allegations that I have been circling about me, many which are based on misinformation or misinterpretation of the events taken out of context. At the age of allegations, it began the earliest allegations back in 2022. I want to make absolutely clear I did not turn 18 until April 25th, 2023. This is important detail because its many claims involve that adult-level accusations or predatory behavior may not be false, or not only false, but also ignored the fact that I was still a minor during that much of the time in question, labeling me with the term pedophile. It is completely incorrect and unjustified, but also when I come to others' issues such as Amy Raff, she lied to me about her age, saying that she was 19, and I knew her mid or late 2023. She also said that she sent except Shadow X Amy art before going with Sonic TH. Also, she a massive hypocrite and liar when it comes to the whole situation. Along with these people sharing misinformation, they decided to harass my mother, my sister, my father on Facebook about their own son and brother. Who does that? Not me, that's for sure. I won't. Yeah, you can in other social websites. According to the doxing claims, here have been claimed that I've doxed certain individuals. The situation with Crystal Foxy VT, with not acting random target, but rather defense measure. I also have strong reasons to believe my own personal information was at risk of being exposed, and I acted to protect myself, as G. Spring Bonnie informed that I shared in related serious behavior involving a minor, which I believe the community had the right to be aware of, but this was not done out of malice, but with intent to preventing future harm. Also, to find out that his allegations were also false, but also G. Spring Bonnie, I do apologize. Leaking of doxing, I want to remind parties that yes, I did have Jason's info. I only had informed him in our own DMs. In the case of Jason doxing himself and me showing pictures of myself on his own YouTube channel, which got multiple of his videos taken down, I never copy-striked him. I also want to inform that Honey Hotkiss is a person who provided me the information about Jason, who stole $200 from me, which actually crime of scamming.
Okay, what about the threats to dox me after I called your ass out? And don't think you could just delete them. I have the fucking screenshot.
Guys, Wolfnix here. Sorry to cut in a bit on the video, but I found the video recording of Shadow pretending that he has the ID. I had to look through multiple DMs and I found this video that has not been shared with anyone or any YouTube videos, but directly sent to one of the victims of Shadow Maxdex. Apparently he has been saying that he hates people with the ID and he's pretending himself that he has the ID. Anyway, let's get started on this clip. If I can... There we go.
I want to make sure I don't lie to us.
God, he's an awful edgy lord.
Wait, repeat yourself. You just
Just
sit
want to
down.
let you know
Ooh,
that
the
I
lag
want
was
you
real.
lying to us.
Us, really? It's just you, stupid.
Just keeping you in the knowledge. Everyone else might trust you easily.
Oh.
I'm not like this.
I was just saying that group that doesn't really like you involves a few people, which is Dreadwing, Nightmare, Toxicity Tail.
I know.
Okay, for context, Dreadwing, Nightmare, and Toxicity Tail are members of BS and Snowden. The same group that Shadow had tried to dox and harass because of one of the members, Nightmare, who rejected his advances that he was very infatuated and obsessed with. Note, he said that he was 18 and Nightmare had stated her age. She was 28 at the time. So there is a big age gap, 10-year age gap. So you can see why a 28-year-old would not be interested in an 18-year-old. Supposedly 18-year-old. Anyway, let's continue.
Yep, I know that. Just the first two names. Peho and the ID
Before
user.
I invited you, I was actually over there with them to say hi.
Let's be honest, their group is pathetic.
He mumbles so much.
They've lied on multiple occasions, saying that what we did.
Again, he's trying to sing we when it's just him.
They seemed nice with me.
They were not us. Never mind. Or blacklisted.
Dude, can you drop the whole we? It's just you.
Am I wrong?
You're talking
I can
quiet.
sense an advantage. You're blacklisted in terms of group, aren't you?
Okay, so
And-
you can see why he's trying to change the subject when he said you're blacklisted from Turnup's group. This person in particular was a former member of Turnup's Discord server and avatar uploaders. The reason why Shadow latched onto them is because he was trying to get back at Turnup. You can see where he constantly switches his focus on. Formerly, he was talking shit about the BS and Snowden group members, especially Dreadwing and Nightmare, saying that Dreadwing is a fake DID user and Nightmare is a hoe. I have met these people individually and they are considered the most nicest people I've met, genuinely nice. I'm sorry they had to deal with this kind of shenanigans with this imposter or less decent person. Anyway, let's get back to that video.
They actually have no association with Turnip, or at least they're trying not to.
Okay, so here's the major thing. Shadow is trying to also bring up that Dreadwing and Nightmare are in the BS and Snowden group are affiliated with Turnup. Again, the BS and Snowden group is an Undertale fandom, or part of the fandom of Undertale. They're just a group of VR chat users who get along, made this friend group, decided to do silly videos, and post them on YouTube. Shadow, on the other hand, forgets that Turnup is an avatar creator for the Undertale community, so yes, eventually the groups will intermix and communicate with one another, but there is no other association but brief acquaintances.
Bullshit. I know that group.
Careful with yelling.
Like the back of my
Separate.
bony. I'd recommend keeping your distance from those punks. Wretched thieves.
Punks, really? Coming from a supposedly 18-year-old calling out people who are older and calling them punks. Honey, that is your definition. You are basically that.
You can't tell me what to do. I am staying with them.
I know. That's why I say I. Redwing is someone we absolutely despise.
Okay, so here's another thing of him muttering about Dreadwing having spies. Dreadwing has no spies, just a big circle of friends. With, if I remember correctly, the BS and Snowden group has up to 82 members in their Discord server. Well, no longer together since they disbanded, but continue making videos on the side. So I don't know where the spy's coming from.
They're basically faking one of their disorders. We were able to help from the fucking beginning.
I was even thinking about talking to Nightmare about them being an online parent to me, because they did walk me down my aisle during my wedding.
Recommend not. She cheated on the man.
There he is again, blaming the victim. Nightmare never cheated on the Man in Many Voices. I seen the screenshots. She told me herself, and also the Man in Many Voices agreed that she never cheated. So I don't know where he's trying to victim blame her for cheating when he, on the other hand, is just making up scenarios that, oh, she cheated on him to be with me. Honey, you're 18 supposedly, and she was 28. I doubt it's a sensible 28-year-old will date anyone 10 years younger than her. You are not mentally mature for any woman who's older. So get that puny brain of yours and stop thinking you're the macho man. You're not.
Good voices. And guess who she was cheating on a little? And guess who she cheated on him with?
Oh, that stupid wannabe edgelord laugh. So he did admit that he's making a false scenario, saying that she cheated on him, or she cheated on the Man in Many Voices with him. And to note, Nightmare states that they were never alone together. They were not doing anything, just hanging out with friends. She never left her sister's side because she generally doesn't like being around strangers on the internet.
I'm not listening.
Our fucking host.
There it is. That phrase, our fucking host. That is the phrase that I hear on VR chat, associating with DID. So he's apparently showing or telling this person that, oh, she cheated on her boyfriend with my host. You don't have the ID. You stated yourself you don't have the ID. So why are you pretending you have the ID, dude?
Oh, sorry.
I really find it funny they're trying to block out the sound by covering their
Nightmare's
virtual
like a
ears.
liar and a cheat. Violet was a pathetic excuse of a person. I have no issues with you myself. Just
I haven't seen him in months. Sorry, a friend of mine wants me to join them. I haven't seen them in over 4 months.
We already have information on Violet.
On
Just
who?
don't tell him we
Again, he keeps saying we. He keeps referring himself as the third person or second person. Bailu, who on the other hand is the 13-year-old child that he demanded medical records from. I believe they're now known, formerly known as Skiddly Boop.
stole some things from him. Violet.
And apparently he's stating that he stole their private information, is planning to get them docs. Note, he has no private information on where Bailu lives, where Nightmare or Dread lives. He's all talk and no bite.
Just,
I have no idea who they
don't
are.
rat us out. The owner of Bullshit and Snowden. You know.
Okay, so here it is, the thing. The BS and Snowden Group YouTube channel is owned by Bailu. The group in faction was actually made by 6 adults. I believe that's what we're told. They told me that 6 founders were the ones that made BS and Snowden. Bailu happens to be one of them.
The one who created it.
Can I go join my friend? I
rat
haven't
us
seen
out
them in
when I
like
tell-
4 months.
Sure. But don't rat us out when I tell you this. We
I'm not ratting you out.
That person. Even if it's
Also-
what they did to us. Stealing personal information.
Okay, another stop right there. The BS and Snowden group never stole anyone's information. I don't know where he's getting that context from, but you can tell he's a bit of a cuckoo. Yeah, I agree, my little wolf packs. He is indeed one of the weirdest cuckoo cases I have ever discovered on BR Chat. I wonder if there's going to be another segment if he continues pulling this kind of crap.
We did the same damn thing to some of those people in that group. I live in a nightmare. I hope they're gonna be careful.
And it's right there on video recording that he threatened a minor and a 28-year-old woman. This coming from a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, or even younger teenage boy. Please, honey. You are not the biggest shit. You are not the biggest fish. You are not the toughest guy. You're just a wannabe little boy.
Their lives might be at stake. Not physical. Just their own VR chat and Discord accounts.
Mm-hmm.
I won't do anything of the sort. Unless I need to.
I know my mic's muted, but what the fuck?
Anyway,
is he
you can go
all
join your
about?
friend now.
Again, that is Shadow's point of view of the whole allegations. There's also the terms of service of commissioners, avatar makers, and so forth. Again, I don't know Jason's terms of service. He has the right to cancel the service that he provides to his client. That is all I have to say.
I will say, I will admit this. Yes, I did take long on his avatar, and I do apologize for that, as I do take very long on commissions of 3D models and 3D avatars. He called my anonymous source and fucking cried about it to him. On phone. And... oh, man. He got so pissy. Now, I'm gonna be real. Well, yes, I do take long on my commissions. I don't serve racists. I don't serve homophobes, and I don't serve transphobes. If you pay me to do an avatar, I will do it, unless I find out that you're a bad person. Then I'm not going to pay you back. I am going to keep the money and get the fuck out of there.
On the allegations of racism and homophobia. There was also accusing of labeling me as a racist or homophobic. I want to make things very clear. I do not judge or treat people differently based on their race, their gender and identity, or sexual orientation. Some remarks believe reform were taken down from private conversations or the lack or locked on Discord channels meant the humor among them were close friends. While humor may have been dark or edgy, it's never meant to express hate or promote discrimination. These allegations were ignored in full context, misrepresenting me and my character. Along with, I also want to say that Jason Rover Remix had never ever told me the case of my humor at all until right before I left the group. That is all.
Inflammatory jokes. He did not take that well. He ended up leaving my server and Jason's servers like within 30 to 40 minutes after me messaging him that. I want to be clear that I ended up my partnership with him. I was gonna keep him in my server a little bit longer to see if he changed, but guess what? He didn't change at all.
Didn't excuse you to make, all these racist-ass jokes. And by the way, I have multiple witness testimony, too. My friend, Fabulous. You all know her as Fabulous. But, you know, her username is Robo Remix. DM'd him and, you know, said, hey, look, I'm gonna drop your partnership. Which, by the way, it was Fabulous dropping her partnership with him. It had nothing to do with me. And this is because he made a joke that was really fucking misogynistic. And when you make misogynistic jokes, not everybody's gonna want to partner with you. So he ran away and was like a big fucking crybaby about it. I'm not even joking.
I hard to believe that, I really do. Counterclaims and evidence, starting with Mori Mori Bento. I know them as Buggy Bento. Has ripped her own world before, the world older than Osmodeus Club map before Mori ripped from her own gain. The BS and Snowden owner sent me a death threat. Dreadwing, accusingly faking her DID diagnosis of a disoriented identity disorder. Jason is a scam artist and a creep towards Honey Hot Kiss, even bawling his eyes out in their DMs when Honey realized that he wasn't a good influence.
You lied about Honey having a crush on you. Honey barely knows you. Did you think that I wasn't just gonna ask Honey? Did you? Like, how big of a fucking idiot do you think I am?
Oh, look, it's me. Oh, look, that's right. Wolfnix is an AI generator supporter, basically slandering real artists and music created with Gen AI. I don't see the point of that being part of your quote-unquote harassment campaign, fucker. But really, this all allegations is, oh, pity me, I feel so sorry, feel sorry for my actions, that kind of shit. So, this is Shadow Maxdex's document. It is a 2.5 document of clearing up the air of years of his harassment.
Whispers in the lobby, drama echoing through the void. Avatars were pretty faces, but I see what you destroy.
Hello, my Nightbound, my wolf pack, my pups. Wolfnex here, and today we'll be going over the re-edited version of the expose part 3. I kid you not, I have found more videos of this guy and his nasty habit. This video is done by Crazy Pixel. I just stumbled upon this not too long ago. It was made last year in November 15th. And the reason why it took me a little bit to find this one because of the title, Pedo Who Went Too Far. Yes. So I'm going to be sharing this video with you guys. I'm not going to play all of it due to the fact that it might be copyright strike, but it's my own commentary, so it may or may not happen, but I will tone down the volume just in case for my own safety, quote unquote, because someone copyright strike me because of the logo. I'm not letting that go, Alex. Anyway, let's get started.
So guys,
He's a PNG tuber
I
too.
bring you one, if not,
Okay.
that describes the user.
Okay, so if those who don't know, this is Mori Mori Bento's document. And again, to point out to others who don't know, this is a fake deleted account on Discord. If you guys don't know it is still very much active. He's just pretending that it's deleted because that is just an outline of a Pokeball, not the official deleted user on Discord. Because the account was, I did not notice it says Jasper. Anyway, it is a fake account, so don't believe it if you see it. Oh, he deleted his account. No, he's very much active. And what I've seen so far by Rover Remix, that guy Jason, he has a habit of editing old messages just because he doesn't want to contact the people that he had that blocked him.
I am remaking this testament. So, Zuzu the Clown, Yamizo. I'm not going to read all these.
Yeah, I am not gonna play this entire video because I already read the document with you guys in part 2 and 1 of the expose video of Mori Mori Bentos. Ironically, they still have their dual Google Doc out, and I myself have a Google document basing on the harassment that I've been dealing with Shadow Maxdex. The note, I will be continuing the series if he continues, but another update will be coming soon due to the fact my brother, Crazy Wolf, will be giving a male's point of view of the whole expose video on how he will see Shadow Max Dex and the entire shenanigans that he's been up to. So keep an eye on for that, because Crazy Wolf will not hold his punches. Because I told him stories about this man and his shenanigans, and he is dying to give his 2 cents about these videos. Anyway, let's get back further into the video. I'm not going to play all of it. Like I said, we're going to skim through it to the point that it might be a good part. If you guys want to watch the entire video, I'll leave the link in the description box below for you guys, along with others, hopefully. But if you notice some videos are no longer available due to the fact that Shadow Max X had got them successfully removed off YouTube. But lucky for us and the other creators, we have backups.
Also, give me.
Unfortunately, I've tried to see if the thing was public. No, it's not. It is a private server. Thank you guys for keeping it private because I have a weird feeling that he might get you guys rated because you guys quote unquote are doxing him.
In the next part.
Oh, it's Crystal Foxy. Speaking of Crystal Foxy, I found another video that I just stumbled upon, and she made this quite a bit. So we will come back to this after we see the video that I missed. There were more videos, but apparently he got them taken down. So let's see what Crystal has to say.
Thief! That's a thief! Stolen personal information from Shadow and harassed him on VRC and Discord. Crystal has attacked Shadow over drama and was done and over with. Crystal is a liar and a thief.
1. I was not the one to gather that information. I did not even copy it. And it's not thievery. It's a legal collection of information for a court summons. I was not the leader of that court summons, so I don't know what's going on with it. But I was actually one of the people in chat banging the drum not to spread it around. I don't want terrible people to get a hold of his information and do something like call SWAT on him and get military-grade weaponry pointed at him and his family at 2 in the morning.
Okay, you hear it there from Crystal Foxy. She was the one that did not want that personal information to be spread around. We don't know who was the instigator of spreading the personal information or the war drums of getting the court summons. I have no idea what that's going on. Like, again, I am not part of that Discord server or what's going on. I decided to do this because this guy has been popping up in my radar in VR chat and YouTube, apparently. Note, this is my personal interest. I have no grudges against him until he started stalking and harassing me and my channel. And note, he has made an enemy of Crazy Wolf, because Crazy Wolf does not like him because of his shenanigans. Anyway, back to the video.
They do not deserve that, and I made it extremely clear that that information was to go nowhere but the chat for legal purpose, making it a lawful collection. 2. I tried to move on from this whole situation for 2 months. For 2 months, this whole situation was not like a problem for me. You know, it wasn't an active problem. If anybody was dealing with him currently, I would give them some patch notes on the behaviors that he tried to pull on me and the things that he tried to do to me. But I would tell them, don't let this play telephone. This didn't happen recently. I don't want to deal with this anymore. It's over. It's done with. Just be wary yourself, you know? That's all I really could do. I wasn't going to start like making up stuff. I just told them what happened to me. That's it. And I made it very clear up front. Don't let this information play telephone. Don't go telling a bunch of other people about it because they're going to start painting it like it's fresh. And then it's going to become new drama. And I don't want new drama. I want it to be over with. And then suddenly, he pops out of nowhere, manipulates someone close to me away from me, and then tries to force me into a room with him and demand I remove this video in exchange for an apology. Of course, he's a...
Okay. I've seen this happen. He did this to that guy, Jason, trying to communicate and get these videos taken down or, quote unquote, be the bigger person. Apparently, I thought that happened to that guy, Jason was the first. No, he did that to Crystal Foxy. And I think there's several more. I don't know if there's others willing to come forward with that testimony, but if it is old drama that happened like in early 2020 or 2022, note the incidents will be documented, will not be marked as new drama, but past drama and his actions.
Sick Chomo, who has been confirmed sending suspicious things to minors, so his apology is worthless to me, and I told him as much. I don't have that instance recorded, unfortunately, so, take that with a giant cup of salt, if you will. But there are witnesses. But I genuinely was trying to get away from all this and move on with my life. Keep on. You'll learn the way Blake Toxin did. I tried to tell him, he didn't listen, and then he investigated and came back to me just recently saying that I was right about everything. He's gonna come out with a video soon, trust me. So go ahead. Do whatever you're gonna do. Say whatever you want to say. This video isn't coming down, and Dex gets to lie in the grave he dug.
Well, that is Crystal Foxy and her testimony of Shadow Maxdex spinning the tail and trying to intimidate people by taking the YouTube videos down. Okay, guys, so we'll be continuing this video done by Crazy Pixel. I am not going to play all of it. I'm sorry if those who are interested in watching Crystal Foxy's video, I'll leave it in the link below, or if anyone's interested in seeing that all over again.
As a noon with that, and yeah, thank you. Back into. So
Oh, an
did
interview.
he ever try to did he ever try to intimidate you with your personal information?
Yes. God, yeah, he did. He admitted to claim he knew my real name and used it to intimidate my husband, which my husband is a really wonderful man. Now I wouldn't think that Shadow was going to target my husband. My husband had logged into VRChat one night after I had gone to sleep. And when he had joined a group instance, he had noticed that Shadow was there under his Wildfire account. And, my husband tried being polite. He tried ignoring him. But Shadow went right up to my husband and said, "I know who you are. Are you scared of me? I know your wife's name. Your wife's name is Edalyn." And, my husband, knowing my real name, he goes, "That is not my wife's name." Okay. And it kind of breaks out into a full-blown argument. And the reason why Shadow thinks my name is...
Okay, so we've seen from testimonies of that guy, Jason, apparently Shadow likes to pick arguments or nitpick certain things to cause a drama scene. Anyway, enough of me babbling. Let's go back to the video.
Edalyn, is because of a joke that me and my friend group used to do. When it's early in the morning, I kind of sound like Ida the Owl Lady. My voice is raspy. I sound snarky. And that was a regular joke that would happen between me and my friend group. So my friend group would call me Ida, and people started to assume that that was just my real name, and it wasn't. When Shadow had assumed that with my husband, now keep in mind, my husband does not deal with bullshit. He won't sit there and let someone serve him bullshit on a silver platter. He's going to serve it right back at them. So, my husband, he starts getting angry, and he's telling Shadow that he needs to watch his mouth, that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
This girl sounds so similar to someone I know.
My husband isn't Sansby Lazy. He's a completely different person. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, it was a really complicated and stressful situation. Like, the owner of that group had kicked Shadow from the instance.
Good.
And it kind of went from there, and then my husband woke me up saying, "Hey babe, some dude by the name of Wildfire was trying to start shit with me in my friend's instance." And that's when we kind of realized that this guy, that because around the time I had no knowledge that Wildfire was Shadow Maxdex, but when I realized that, it wasn't hard to realize because of the behavior was so similar, and who it sounded like. It just sounded something like Shadow would do, and that kind of goes towards the other question that you were wanting to ask: is has he ever changed? No. This drama has been going on for almost, like, what, 5 years? Maybe 6? And he still hasn't changed? Maybe less than that? But he still hasn't changed. This has been the same behavior he's had for so long, to where he's never going to become a different person. He's not going to change. He's not going to become better than what he is.
I feel
I
sorry
like
for
to.
her.
I know what you mean. I like to say this.
Yeah.
Like, and people who was watching this, me and Power, by the way, we both believe even the worst person,
My uncle
even
raised
though
me that way.
even the worst person can make a difference in your life. But
Okay. So, like they were trying to say, they believe people can change. But apparently, Shadow has been going on this for about 5 to 6 years now, and ongoing with his new identities coming forward, of pinning the blame on the victims that he tried messing with or doxing, such as, if you guys don't know who in the document, I'll be showing you his response to clear the air pretty soon. The victims that he tried doxing were considered Crystal Foxy, Dreadwing, and Nightmare from the BS and Snowden group, and apparently the creator or the owner of BS and Snowden as well. There is a video that I'll be posting in this, running over it again for you guys to watch if I can find said clips once again. I'm gonna be cutting this interview here for those who want to watch the entirety of it. I'll leave in the link in the description box for you guys. But yeah, that is more evidence and nasty habits of Shadow Max Dax and his nasty habits of going on for nearly 5 years to 6. Will this guy change? Probably not. I believe that guy Jason also made a video of his response. I don't think I need to play that one again because it's recently in my last video of him coming back and quote unquote of his trying to get me to remove it because apparently personal information has been leaked. No personal information has been leaked.
Okay, so Psycho Shadow responded. Man, that is so fucking hilarious. So, he saw my little rant video, and he responded by, the most righteous and agreeable way of responding to criticism. By making fun of my dead great-grandmother and my dead cat and threatening me. He also made a false claim that I sent death threats to his family. Now, I could real quickly screen record my messages, at least before editing mine and, him editing his, to basically tell you, no? What the fuck? And what makes this hilarious is that he's not even, bro, dude is so much of a pussy that he has to edit messages. Like, the dude doesn't want to unblock me or Fabulous, but let's keep interacting with him and edit some messages. And fun fact, I actually have proof of him editing messages too. Not for me, but for my friend Fabulous. This was her phone before the messages. Of course, the last message she sent was a Google Drive link. And now that he edited the message, let's see what he said now. Oh, it's homophobia. And if you're not convinced that the message was edited still, let's go over the fact that the messages have literally the same time and date. Also, another question. Why the fuck were you lying about working at Steelwool? Bro, go back to that 9-to-5 job at Walmart, you fucking bum. Oh yeah, this isn't even the first time he threatened somebody investigating him. Like, bro. I'm gonna show you why they're scared of me. Take me seriously, guys. Ooh, look at me, I respond to allegations by threatening. This is an open letter to you. I'm not scared of you. And Crystal is not scared of you.